Hello and welcome to Kman Gaming. I am Kman and this is Factorio. Today is the day. 3,000 purple science is what we are going to achieve. This is what we're going to need for our 3,000 purple science. There are a huge amount of things we need to craft, a huge amount of iron and a huge amount of steel. There's almost 1,000 electric furnaces. We are now getting to a point where we've got miners on all of the bits and pieces that we need to be mined. I've spent some time tinkering with this array and I think this will give us pretty much a full belt of plates after it's been smelted. So what I'm going to do is do 7 rows of this just so that we've got the maximum amount of plates being produced. Stone bricks need to be made in the electronic furnaces. We need 34 of them. And the biggest number here is 5, so we need at least 5 arrays to go into this, and that will produce us 3 stone bricks. We have done iron plates, and we've done copper plates. Let's move the stone brick down, because we've done that as well. We've not yet done the basic oil processing. Because Factorio Planner doesn't work too well for the oil, I know that I need to get 135,000 fluid a minute. And I can get my expected resources per second down here. And I've added them all into a spreadsheet and it will come out to 225,000. So this should be enough for what we need. I can see that we're going to need 4 belts of plastic, and of that it's fed by petroleum gas lines and 2 lines of coal, and this will be fed into 15 chemical plants, but it will produce almost 4 belts of plastic. This brings it into 4 lanes of plastic, and we'll bring that down past our 6 lanes of green circuits. We've got our green circuits there, and our green circuits actually feed into productivity modules and into advanced circuits. So of these 6, we want 2 to go into productivity modules and 4 lanes to go into advanced circuits. this is going to be the new red circuits build moving forwards. Thank you to the boyfriend who pointed this out. This my old red circuits was entirely wrong and lined up with all of the beacons incorrectly. So thank you very much for that. With a bit of luck, this should come out and work much better for us. We want 12 of these arrays. And there we go, we have matched up now all of the red circuits, so we've done some really quite pretty, just little stitches there, and that will give us the full mix belt that will feed into this for us. Done the reds, and now we're on to the iron sticks. Okay, so we need 2 of the plates going into iron sticks, and that will be it for us for the iron sticks. Okay, we only needed 6, but we have got 8, and that takes up to steel, which we've already done. And then productivity modules next, which take 2 electronic circuits, 2 advanced circuits. There we go, 15 on each. We need 3 of each, feeding 10 assembling machines. So we'll just do 3 arrays with 4 in, and that will make it nice and easy. So we need 8 of these. What I've done is I've taken the above rails and I've added an extra one to each end. And you can see it just comes out and down around here and adds onto that output, and this one just merges into that output. 4 of those will make 1 output line. There we go. So that is a full 1 belt there. And then we just copy and paste that again. And that marks our second belt of purples. It is time just to give you a final overview of everything going on. Let's zoom out a little bit. Everything's backed up now, but we can see here we have the iron initially, and all of that comes into being smelted by our iron smelters. Now, most of that then gets turned into steel. So we can see here's the first iron, here becomes the steel. If we go to the top, so some of that still goes up, but if we go to the very, very, very top of this, we can see that some of this iron gets converted into iron sticks. We have some stone that comes along the top, the iron sticks and the steel all get merged and feed into our rails. So rails get produced here, and then they will feed eventually into the purple science. The steel also comes downwards, and we can see some iron come downwards. Here we can see some electric furnaces, which again go straight up to the top to be put into the purple science. Our next element is our stone, and that stone gets, half of it gets divided off and goes into that rails that we just saw. Then the other half gets turned into stone blocks. Stone blocks go down, but we'll follow and we'll catch up with them in a minute. Then we have an oil getting pumped straight into plastic, and all of our oil currently gets basic production turned straight into plastic. Now let's follow it all down. We can see here actually that copper starts to join the whole fray here, and actually the copper gets put straight over where it meets some of that iron that came over from earlier, and that all gets changed into green circuits. We have the stone go down, and that actually the stone goes now across over to the electric furnaces, and we follow the plastic and some copper and some green circuits down here, and they get merged together and they eventually become red circuits. The red circuits loops back round here and gets turned into the production units, and it goes towards our electric furnaces, and that comes all the way around into here, which is creating our purple science, and that makes us 3,000 purple science a minute. There we go, 3,000, just over 3,000 purple science a minute. That's what we were aiming for. That is where we're going to leave the episode today. If you have seen anything that you liked or you really didn't like, if you've seen any mistakes I've made, or if you've seen anything that you think I can do better, please do leave a comment and I will try and get those fixed in the coming episodes. Equally, if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please do like and subscribe so it helps me get this channel off the ground. That is it from me. Stay safe, and I will see you again soon.